Welcome to the Now Appearing at Loonees podcast. This is a weekly podcast where we interview the headliners that are coming through Loonees Comedy Corner here in the Springs every week. My name is Tracy Kellett. I'm a resident comic here at Loonees. As always, I have my co-host Cam McKenzie.
Hello.
A third of the Beanie Boys being blunt.
Yeah.
And today we're very excited. We have an amazing headliner that we're going to be speaking to. He's been all over. He has won the Boston and Seattle comedy festivals.
Coast to damn coast.
Hell yeah, coast to coast. Let's get it going right now for Drew Dunn.
Wow.
We actually have a full room in
Yeah,
here, like a
we have a
pod.
full room. Yep.
Oh,
We didn't
crazy.
mic him up, though. Yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe next time. Good to be here. What's up? Hey, how are you? Wow.
Yo.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today. I know you're super busy. You've been traveling all over.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you the other day, oddly enough.
What a cool way to start.
Yeah.
You're just on my mind, Drew.
I was just thinking about you.
Yeah.
You had a joke that I heard you tell a couple years ago about not wanting to survive the apocalypse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Still
now
holds
it's
true.
now it's a TikTok trend. Do you know this?
No, I didn't know that was a TikTok trend. That's
Yeah, bro, you're trending on the talks.
oh
Yeah,
well. I wish
so-
they saw my joke. That would have helped.
Said just fucking snatched it.
Yeah.
Literally. It was just so funny because I heard that joke. You told it years ago.
Yeah,
And now it's a huge TikTok trend. I mean, and I know you have an amazing social media presence. How did you start getting into social media? I feel like you got into it before a lot of comics started doing the reels and stuff like that. And now knowing that that's a TikTok trend, how do you feel about it?
Yeah,
Well,
is that fun?
Yeah, I mean,
viral.
social media is almost like a blessing and a curse. It kind of just feels like a drug. Like it's something you kind of have to do. That's part of the business. But and then when it goes well, it feels good. And then if not, you're just kind of chasing the dragon all day. It feels like so.
Sure.
I
It's
try
like
not to.
little dopamine hits.
Yeah, so I try
earlier.
not to like look at the numbers. Like I try and turn notifications off for that stuff and just be consistent on what I make and when I post it and stuff like that. Yeah, because I mean, if I'm sitting all day following trends and trying to make stuff like that, I think I would rather jump out a window or work a 9 to 5. So I'd rather like just make what
Yeah.
I like and like that. If it happens to line up, even if it's 2 years too early, who cares? At least I know I'm doing something
Yeah,
right.
fuck it, dude.
Right.
You're going to catch on some trend at some point anyway.
Yeah,
Like
the stars will
Yeah.
align at one point.
effortlessly, man. You got on TikTok without even you knowing.
Yeah, I know. Now I got
Which is kind of a bummer because you got to write an email or something.
Well, I mean, were they using my bid, or is it like that's just the trend? Is that
No,
like
it's
people
the
don't
whole
want to
thing
survive
about-
the apocalypse?
Yeah, they're like, I'd
Yes.
rather just die. And they're
Yeah.
like, damn, dude, that's almost word for word done.
I'm just waiting to see someone like do it with Highway to Hell because I know that's part of your bit. So
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
waiting for
Oh,
somebody to
nice,
like tap
dude.
into that part of the joke.
That
Maybe
would
what
be
I'll
a
do
cool
now
song
is
to
just
display.
I gotta just spam it now. Now TikTok's so weird. I gotta like split screen it with somebody like playing some sort of mobile app or mushing slime with their hands. Split screen with
Yep.
my stand-up joke, so
Yeah.
people can look at one with both of their eyes. Apparently, like the weird mentally
Crafting.
ill society we are, that we can't just have one 8-second video entertainment. You need two simultaneous videos that you're staring and drooling at, watching for 3 seconds, going no. It's just dude. Yeah, happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The owner
Do
of
you have
Loonees
someone
just walked
coming-
in, by the way. Eric wants to say hi.
What's up,
No,
Eric?
he's shaking his head, dude. He's so fucking shy.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
want to
so
go in front of the
cute.
camera, but he
That's
says
all
hi,
right.
Drew.
Well, I'm looking
he's
forward
really
to seeing
good
him
looking,
next weekend. Let him know.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to seeing you, bro. Isn't that
He's the
crazy?
best.
Oh, he just like peed a little. Are you bringing someone to stand next to you on stage like a TikTok performance and just like act out something
And just
weird?
do like the
Yeah.
windshield wiper thing or whatever.
No, I'm
It's
just
some
rolling
good
out a
magic.
TV, and I'm just gonna play full episodes of Family Guy next to me while I do stand up. That's the play.
Dude, that was beautiful. Hey, babe, you need to clip that a little bit. That rant is just fantastic.
With
Oh,
Eric
yeah,
jerking off in the corner.
We were watching some of your clips before we started of you doing accent crowd work and stuff. How long?
Yeah.
Like I've been doing accents my whole life just because I grew up with a Canadian dad and a Texan mom. So
Oh,
it's just-
yeah,
they have
so it's
fucking.
ingrained
And my
in you.
grandpa's from Boston. He's from Revere Beach, so it was like, oh, this is weird accents galore.
Yeah, that's
So
the
then
trifecta right there.
Yeah, right.
Father,
And I
Son,
was saying,
and the Holy
like,
Rivera.
Dude, that was good. I told Tracy that I don't know how to write them naturally just into bits, but you just flow into it so effortlessly. Did it start with you just fucking around, or did you just happen to
Yeah.
be like, oh, this works?
Yeah, it's something. And voices and stuff like that is something I've always kind of done. Like even
Yeah.
there's that show All That. Remember that sketch show that was on Nickelodeon back in the
Dude,
day?
great fucking show.
Yeah,
Bringing the
so-
dancing lobsters, bro.
Exactly. Well, that was Amanda's show, but a
Oh, yeah,
spinoff.
shout out
Yes.
all. Yeah.
I was going to correct you.
Come on,
because I
dude. You
laughed
got to
at
know
you.
your Nickelodeon lore if you're gonna try and go
I
toe
just
to
wanted you to be good.
No, it's
sound
Kenan
good,
Thompson
bro.
in the bathtub. Honk, honk.
Yeah, it's the origin
Whoa.
of Good Burger and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Well, they did like a funniest kid in America competition way back in the day, and I sent in a tape to that. So I looked through that like a few years ago. Some of it is like wildly inappropriate, but some of it is just me like going around my dog being like an Australian, like doing a Steve Irwin impression, stuff like that. So it was just kind of always something that I did. And then as I got older, it was just kind of making my friends laugh, just fucking around after work or school, and just like starting to talk like this and just saying weird stuff, like playing FIFA together and commentating it, and just exactly that, mate. Just trying to do a little bit more every day. Start here, go there.
As it is. It's like you wake up with your cup of coffee, you just start speaking naturally.
Yeah, well, I personally, I have a cup of tea. Yeah, have a cup of tea, not coffee in the morning, mate. Yeah.
I've been in the States too long. It's a bummer.
Yeah, apparently.
I feel like I'm at a NATO conference.
Yeah,
it starts in 5 minutes, Tracy. Yeah. Keep your mouth shut. All right.
We're actually about to begin any tutorial video on YouTube. That's what we're going to start. Yeah,
Welcome back to another week of unboxing Roblox.
He's going to tell me how to get to Texas Roadhouse.
Turn left.
Yeah.
I love it. We were watching the clip about the guy in North Carolina, and he sounded like he was Australian, and then you led into the Russian, and God, that was so funny.
That's something I never pieced together. That's hilarious that they do, or the Australians and North Carolinians sound the exact same.
Yeah, that was just like so random, dude. Like I was just hosting that show, and I just heard it, and I was like, "Wow, is there an Australian guy in the front?" Which happens from time to time in New York. You have people from all over the place, which makes it kind of like you can walk on a landmine like that. But for that, I'm from North Carolina. I get that all the time. Like, come on. Dude.
No, I'm a big Tar Heel fan.
And I love the Tar Heels, college football, and all that.
Right. It's not as fun as the AFL down there, but...
Yeah, but we do like it. Rugby's really where my heart's at, but I'm a big sucker for the Tar Heels.
Well, Roy Williams, a hell of a coach. Michael Jordan went there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is so confusing, and I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome, Tracy. For the listeners, this is going to be very confusing. How many dudes do they have in there?
For the two listeners, they're going to be bamboozled.
It's me and you.
Yeah. Hey, get over here and get on the phone. What is it?
Mum, keep your mouth shut. I don't want to answer the phone. So, you've done the Boston and Seattle comedy competitions and won.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When you look at your resume of comedy, are those like at the top, or would you? Because we're
for you, like what do you think is more impressive as a
other shows that maybe just like blew your mind for yourself that meant more to you than those two festivals?
I mean, those were great, and Seattle's crazy because if you don't know, it's a whole month long. So like one round of the competition is a week, and then you do that week after week.
Damn.
Which is crazy. So that was like rewarding at least to like get through that and win. And Boston was nice because that's my hometown and stuff. But one that really kind of validated me in the right direction. It was before I did those. It was in 2016, I think. I was only a couple years into stand-up, and I did the Johnny Carson Great American Comedy Festival. So, like, I flew went to Norfolk, Nebraska, which is Johnny Carson's hometown. It's all set up, and I'm the only person there that has never been on TV or even close to it, pretty much, besides, like, me and one other dude. Everybody else is, like, I mean, it's like Mark Norman, Joe List, Leonard Dutz, Andy Letterman, people like that are all, like, established comics. So now I'm just a 2-year comic going, like, okay, great, and I'm performing at the Johnny Carson Theater in front of, like, 2,000 people, and I got to meet like Fred Willard and stuff like that. And
my God,
rest in peace. That's wild.
I love Fred Willard.
Man, that'd be like me doing that now. I'm 2 years in. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I like signed my name on the wall of Johnny Carson's childhood home, like a green room. They had everyone like sign in the living room. Yeah. So that was like, all right, I can do this. So I was like 2 years in. I was like, all right, well, this is what I'm doing from now on. It was very validating for me to like keep going and really attack it. So.
I imagine too, just like casually writing your name after like someone else writes their name who you've watched forever. That's nuts.
Yeah, and that's all. I just wanted to sign my name. Some people were putting like lame green room sayings and stuff like that, and I was like, dude, this is Johnny Carson's childhood home. You're really gonna write a pun around the electrical outlet?
It's like someone signed their name and drew a dick.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, God, dude, just write your name and smile. Jesus.
Just dots the I with a penis.
Yeah, it's like, geez, what is this? And then after that was probably 2019, right before the pandemic, I did New Faces at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal, which was huge.
Yeah, that is big.
I mean, it definitely would have been bigger to do it, like, not the year before a global pandemic that shuts down all TV production. But other than that, like, whatever.
It's out of your hands, babe. It's out of your hands.
But yeah, no, it was fun. That was like a great experience. Just like kind of having all that pressure on that one moment to do that set in this theater full of industry people and trying to like, validate yourself on that level of comedy on the, the TV side, I guess, or the formal
and in a
industry
different
side.
Country too.
Yeah, in a different country. Never performed in Canada before, so you're like, I hope all these references work, and you kind of do some research. But yeah, it's that was really fun. I mean, just to kind of get it in the mix up there, and felt like that was kind of the next step for kind of taking the thing to the next level and starting to headline more and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
I was going to say, I've seen you feature, and then you've moved into headliner, and it's really exciting to have you headline here, because me as an up-and-coming comic, it's exciting to see the growth, you know what I mean, the glide path, and to see you crush as a feature, and then see you get promoted to headliner for 2 years. It's just so very
natural.
exciting.
Like,
yeah,
dude.
But also, it always felt like when you were featuring, you were a headliner. Like everyone going up after you was like, God damn it,
Well, thanks. Yeah,
I gotta follow this guy.
Well, and that's kind of been my whole business model for headlining clubs. Like, I don't know what else to do other than send emails and kill when I get the chance. Like, even now, I'll still go to clubs to feature, just to get my name in the door if they meet me at a festival or something. Just to be like, hey, we can't book you to headline off 7 minutes, so I'll go and run the set and try not to bury the headliner and just make it a good show and stand out to the point where I can do it. And that's worked for me at a few different
work too.
Yeah, I just think you have to, because I mean, you can sit around all day and have some agent try and sell you, but that doesn't mean that they're actually doing their job, or B, that you can't do that job better yourself. So why not be attacking everything from two angles?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Here we had. First of all, I love Dusty Slay. He's one of my top three favorite comics of all time. He chose Derek Stroop. I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
No, I'm not sure.
He chose.
He's wild.
Derek Stroop is Comedy Works. He went from being a newbie at Comedy Works to being a pro in a year.
Wow.
So he skipped like their whole process.
He's incredible to
And
watch.
now he's headlining all over, and Dusty Slay picked him to be his feature, and we're standing in the back, and I'm just watching and I did a guest spot, but I'm like loving just being around Dusty Slay. I'm fangirling. And he just turned to me and he was like, why the fuck did I pick this guy to open for me? And I feel like a lot of guys probably feel that way about you. You know what I mean? Like, why did I pick this guy?
Fucking ruined me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, I mean,
how do I follow this?
I mean, at the same, as much as like I want it to be a good show, that's kind of my job. If you ever want to, it's like I played baseball growing up, so it's like if you want to get in the starting lineup, you better be hitting better than the guy that is playing your position. So
even if it's like your best friend or someone you look up to, it's like, no, I hate this guy. I have to bury him right now. Well, and then the second I'm off, it's like, respect.
Well, then there's room for all of us, like it's not, I guess it's different from sports in that way, that like just because I become a headliner doesn't mean you don't headline anymore. Like maybe I mean there are only 52 weeks a year at a club, so the club booker has to make decisions, but that doesn't mean I'm taking one person's direct spot depending on how it all works.
It's almost like endless tennis, where it's like you have no competition, but you just like play against each other, sort of, where it's like, I don't know, we're all getting better at what we're doing.
Yeah, it's how long you've been hitting your ball? Fucking 127 times in a row. How about you?
Also, I mean, like, I don't know about other states. I mean, I know like a couple other states. I've been in like 7. I haven't done like all 52, but 50. We were talking about 50. We were talking about 52 weeks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This the strawberry.
So this is not
I was going
good
to say, you're really
this
is turning into an open border.
I'm Canadian. I'm happy. I was not raised.
Who are we adopted?
We have, I mean, Tijuana. We have so many bars here that have incredible shows that seat 150 people.
Yeah.
So it is one of those things where it's like, it's no longer in the comedy clubs. Now comedy is at art galleries that seat 75 to 150 people. It's just been constantly expanding.
Sure.
With open acts and things like that.
Or people filming specials in like weird spots too, where it's like, you
yeah,
can do it anywhere.
Well, then, I mean, I think there's just more people doing stand-up and more people that are fans of stand-up probably ever in the history of the human race. Like, there's just so many more people that want to do stand-up.
Like 67 BC was a hot.
Yeah, that's true. Back when Plato was popping, you never know when the
damn those philosophers just telling them funny shits. Damn, man, filling books.
Yeah. So no, you're right. You're right. I misspoke. I got to be more well read on
no, it's so good.
On 67 BC. Yeah. Good year. Good
Ladies
year for
and
comedy.
gentlemen, we'll be reading the Iliad after this.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
So, Drew, we do a segment on here. It's called Smash or Grass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
When we did it last week, the comic didn't understand what smash meant. So I'm going to explain it. So smash or grass is, would you rather fuck or smoke a bowl? With the two comics that we're going to throw their names out there. Are you willing to play?
It's one of each. You got to pick one for one.
I got to pick one.
Take it away,
one.
Cam.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ralphie May, rest in peace. Or Sinbad.
Oh, Jesus. Talk about ends of the spectrum. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous to smash Sinbad, but I feel like because I feel like Ralphie would be an adventure, but I would also like, I think I'm smashing Ralphie, and then I'm smoking with Sinbad just to try and see if we can get on the same
maybe
same
digest
level.
everything that just happened with Ralph.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna
hey,
come
you
out of
wanna
there
go
with
smoke a bowl?
I got some stuff I need to get off my mind, Sinbad. You got a minute? Yeah, I think that's
And he's like, sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Ask him if Shazam was Mandela effect.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, do you have any original footage of that? Because I really need to take a look at it.
I remember the promo.
I swear to God.
The gold pants.
Yeah.
Gold pants.
He's like, I still have the
remember
gold pants.
I'm wearing them under these right now.
Yeah.
He just always has them. He's always got tearaway pants. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to take you on the other end of the spectrum.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Kevin Hart
Oh, all right.
or Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes. Man, Kevin seems like he'd be such a passionate lover. He's just so emotionally invested in everything he does.
Right?
He's in shape.
Yeah. He's got goddamn heart in his name.
And, hopefully proportionally not too big on either side. I'm thinking I'm smashing Kevin, and I'd like to smoke with Wanda Sykes. I think that would be nice.
That honestly sounds so fun to smoke weed with Wanda
It really
Sykes.
kind of does now that we've really broken it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes kind of looks like a stage production Dobby. She's listening though, so I'm sorry.
Yeah,
She's
Wanda's a big
fan. She's a big fan.
Yeah.
She is a big fan
She was
of
our
this
first
podcast.
subscriber. It was
Well, if she is, then let's smoke Wanda. I'd love to see how this.
Let's blaze one up. We'll do one more. Let's do Jeff Dunham, the puppet guy.
Oh, God. Ooh.
And Brian Regan, because it looks like one without puppets and one with.
By
It's
the way-
basically the
Right.
same guy.
It's Jeff Dunham and all of his puppets. You got to run through all of them.
Damn,
one
And then
way or
it's
the other.
just Brian Regan going, "Hey there, stupid!" Like it's just that.
Yeah. Ah, damn. That's
rumbling through the grass.
No matter if you're fucking or smoking, he is just going, "Hey, look at this idiot!"
yeah. What are you doing there? Oh, sure thing. That's what I said. Sure thing, because that's what I said.
Oh, wow.
That's actually a great impression of Brian Regan. Holy
Yeah, it
shit.
is. It is. In the
amazing.
sky, like a stupid idiot.
So as fun as I think it would be to smoke with Jeff Dunham and have him just cycle through puppets,
You keep accidentally passing it to each puppet.
I think it would be better to revisit the start of this podcast and have the puppets watch.
Yeah.
Hey, voyeur ventriloquist.
Yeah, let's bring back the voyeur
Snooping on
ventriloquist,
Pornhub.
and then I'll
That was my most recent search.
and then me and Brian Regan will come up with a funny, clean bit to talk about it with after that. That's the order of
Hilarious
events.
clean bit about children
Yeah.
and God.
It's just company shows from here on out, baby. We're
There
doing
was a
corporate
lot of
gigs.
puppets watching. They were watching us. And let me tell you, they were watching good.
It was like a jury in the Muppet movie. It was crazy. Wow.
Well, thank you so much.
That's the best game of Smash or Grass we've ever
Yeah,
done.
well, great.
Best podcast. I think best interview we've ever. I have not laughed this hard on a podcast since we started. So
See, dude, you're just burying everyone we have to do.
I guess.
after.
Yeah.
No, it's just your habit.
You're
What
the
are you gonna
standard.
do? What are you gonna do? You know?
What are you gonna do? Call you the groundskeeper? You're just
Should have had me
burying people.
headline. Should have had me headline. I don't know what to tell you.
Drew Dunn, thank you so much for taking your time and being
Yeah.
with us today. We're so excited to see you here this weekend.
Yeah, man, we got
it's
a
gonna
great
be so
show
much
this
fun.
weekend.
It's
My
gonna be an amazing
roommate
lineup.
and fellow Beanie Boy Thad B is hosting for you.
Oh,
so
hell
it'll be a
yeah.
Trip.
Yeah, and I got my buddy
Yeah.
Paul coming with me. It's his first time for him coming on the road with me, so and he's a good
Oh,
hang, so
nice, dude.
We'll have
That's
a good time.
fun.
What's his last name?
Lambware.
Paul
Also,
Lamware.
Paul
Thad
Lamware,
B.
Thad B, Drew Dunn. It's going to be an amazing lineup
a
this
show.
weekend. So get your tickets, Looneescc.com.
Yeah, get your Tiki Wikis.
If they're available, it might be sold out. These shows have been selling out super fast.
Sorry, fools.
So thank you so much again for being with us, Drew. Be safe in your travels, and we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, we'll see you this weekend. It'll be fun.